pretty close to the expert.
What I really enjoy about those events, though, because I've been to one or two to come watch, it's
Yeah.
sort of real world scenarios.
Yeah, with the IDPA, they'll have like one stage will be like you're drawing money at an ATM, or you've just stepped out of your car type of thing.
Mm.
So a lot of the guys use it as self-defense practice.
Yeah.
But mainly I just use it for gun time. The more time you have running the gun, the more familiar you're going to be with it.
Absolutely, yeah, true.
And then going to the other end of the world, the other sport, which takes a lot of effort and a hefty amount of training, is lawn bowls. I play that. Play it with my brother. We got into it now about a year and a half ago.
Did he get you into it? Did he tell you, hey, come play this, or?
It's kind of like it goes back quite a bit further than that. So when my grandfather was around, my brother used to play with him when my brother was 18, 19 or something like that.
All right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we used to go watch them play the leagues and all the games and that on the weekend. So then my grandfather passed away, my brother started playing, and about 2 years ago, my brother started playing again. And I've always been kind of interested in, going to see what it's like.
Yeah.
So I went out there, started playing. I wasn't terrible at it. Joined the clubs, got going in the competitions, played for about a year, and then got lucky, got chosen for one of the district squads, which we went down, when was it? It was the beginning of this year, to Bloemfontein, huh?
Yes, yeah, beginning of this year. Yeah.
Beginning of this year, yeah. We went down to Bloem. And our team, we took two teams down for our district. And we loaded the one side with all the seasoned players. And then we took a really experienced skip and threw him with a skip would be we play a format of 4, so it's 4 people in a team. The skip would be like the leader of that team.
Okay.
So we took a really experienced skip, and he got thrown, unfortunately, with the 3 new guys that were chosen, which have never played district level at all.
Including you.
Including me, yeah. So they put me up front as the lead, which would be the first guy who delivers the balls and that. And, our team just kind of clicked. It worked out well. We ended up going through to the semis and that, and getting a bronze medal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
And that you picked it up really quickly. I mean, it's not a. If anyone listening just go and play a round, and you'll see it's actually really hard.
Yeah, because you've come to play the one
day.
Yes,
yeah. It's not. You think, oh, you're gonna roll a ball, but the amount of muscle memory which you can only get from just pure practice.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm terrible at doing.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But yeah, and also the weird thing about lawn bowls now, you tell people, yeah, I play lawn bowls. They kind of look at me and they're like, but you're not 85.
Yeah. I didn't know you were dying. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Is it cancer? What's happening?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually, there's a lot more young people involved in it than you would think. And we'd like to get a hell of a lot more young people involved. And when you get those young competitive guys together, the whole vibe of the lawn bowls thing, it's actually quite cool.
It's not just a whole bunch of old fuddy-duddies. It gets quite competitive.
Rolling some marbles down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very long, short brief of my hobbies. Brad, your hobby, what is your goal for 2018? So let's say next year, where do you see yourself starting, and what do you want to achieve by the end of next year?
End of next year, I'd like to win an event.
Okay.
Be it 2-man or 3-man. That would be my goal.
Okay.
The only way I'm going to get there is training. So from next year, it's every second weekend at the field, because we were lucky enough to get a sponsorship from a paintball field.
That is awesome.
Yeah, Paintball City, if anyone knows it.
Shout out to Chris Birch.
Shout out to Chris Birch, yeah.
Doubt that he's listening. The 5 people that do listen.
Yeah. So, yeah, from next year, I mean, that's free. That's free every weekend. The free air, all that stuff. So hopefully every second weekend, go there. Say Saturday morning, Sunday morning, or probably Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Get a few hours in till like lunchtime, then come home. But then I need to obviously work on fitness. And yeah, that's where I want to be. I want to be competitive. I want people to sort of fear me on the field.
Yeah.
They say, "Oh, here comes Brad." Shoot their faces off.
Get them focusing on you.
Yeah.
Notice you. And that's one thing I must say. Like paintball, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, just run around and shoot people." Guys, I played the 2-man with you a few weeks ago, and I was like, I've done this for years.
Yeah.
No worries, I've got this in the bag. We played 1 point.
First point, yeah.
First point, and I was done. I drank like a liter of water, and we had to go back on and play the second point because we had won the first point. So
yes, yeah.
It's a lot more. How can I say it? It takes a toll on you, especially because you're wearing a mask, so it limits that breathing. You're not getting fresh air straight away.
Yeah, you're wearing a mask. You're wearing baggy clothes, so you're wearing full long pants. You're wearing long sleeve shirts. You're wearing that pod pelt around your back.
You're carrying a marker around which weighs like 5-6 kilograms, maybe.
Yeah, around 5-6 kilograms, and trying to run away from people that are shooting at you.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a lot.
So what do you think your goal is? Are you going to take one hobby more seriously than the other next year?
If my girlfriend's listening, yes.
Which one?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to. I can't do that. I've got a disease, like my brother. It's just we get involved in too many hobbies, and we're too competitive to just let one be a hobby and one focus on the other. So no, my goal for next year, in the IDPA, is, as you know, this morning I shot the league over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I got bumped up into the next division, which is what I wanted to do before the end of this year.
It happened a lot quicker than you thought it would.
Yeah, and I mean that was just 3 weeks of semi-training, trying to put a bit of effort in at home.
Yeah, so now your brain's thinking, what if I put a little bit more effort in?
That's exactly it. So what I'm going to do for next year is I'm going to try and put a bit more effort in, and I'd like to bump maybe another division or two. I'm currently in the sharpshooter division, so if I bump a division higher than that, I go to an expert division.
Okay.
And if I bump higher than expert, you get the master division, which is where all the cool kids are. And yeah, there's a limited few masters in our country. So that's like the elite division to be in. So I'd like to just get to the division below that or pretty close to that, with my shooting wise.
Okay.
And with the bowls, I'm going to try and play a lot less of the social bowls, like the fun days and the fundraisers and that.
Yeah.
And my brother and I, we're going to focus more on the important tournaments needed to try and break into the open district squads again.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so that's goals for 2018. And then in between all of that, the biggest goal would try and keep the girlfriend happy.
Try and keep them happy, yeah.
Yeah. With all the weekends.
She doesn't come and watch you?
She has come. Obviously, circumstances, she's just cut her leg off. So things are a bit difficult with her getting around and that.
Yeah, sure.
She's come to watch with bowls, finds it boring. Bowls could be quite boring to watch.
It's a sport you'd rather play than watch.
Absolutely. Unless it's like, SA Masters, something exciting, then you don't mind watching it. And then with the shooting, she has been to watch, but we've got a problem at our ranges where a lot of our ranges where we hold the events don't have a lot of shade or seating facilities for spectators.
That's true, yeah.
So you spend the whole day in the sun standing, or if you've brought a chair, sitting in the sun and turning yourself into a tomato. So like she'll come to like the big events, the Africa Champs, the leagues, the district games, and that.
Do you think there's any hobbies you'd like to try? Not like not just not adding to what you're doing, but if you weren't doing anything, if you weren't doing those, what do you think you'd be doing?
If I weren't doing those, honestly, I think I'd probably get back into the paintball with you.
Okay.
Yeah. If not for that, uh, DIY.
Yeah,
Yeah.
woodwork.
Yeah, like DIY woodwork, shit at my house. There's a lot of stuff to do, and yeah, I wish you could do that. What would you be doing if you weren't playing paintball? Besides YouTube, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Hey, I've always wanted to take up like running as like a hobby, but like trail running
Okay.
in like the woods and stuff.
Yeah, so that's not just hitting the road, running
Yeah.
around the block 500 times and
Purely because of like YouTube videos that I've watched. There's this guy called the Ginger Runner. He makes like really high quality videos where
okay.
these people are doing like crazy stupid stuff like 100-mile race.
Dude, I don't even like driving 100
But it's
in a car with aircon.
yeah, but it's like through the woods. It just looks like amazing. Either that or hiking, like
Yeah.
proper like adventure hiking where you walk like the whole day and then you're carrying everything in your backpack and then you set up camp and then you sort of hike back the next day. That's something I'd love to do, but I don't think you can do that in this country.
I was gonna say, yeah, that would be really cool. You just got to go to the right places for that.
Yeah.
I mean, chances are you'll wake up halfway through the night, your tent's gone,
Just
your
everything.
shoes have been stolen.
Yeah. Because I mean, I was in scouts for like a long time
Yeah.
when I was younger, and we used to do that stuff all the time, and that's something I'd always loved to do. Just like nothing with you, just like a backpack, those compact sleeping bags and tents and stuff, and just go in the middle of nowhere.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see, what have I got? What's the last song that you listened to?
'Cause I'm Shiny from Moana.
Mahana.
Yeah, it's a Disney movie.
Okay.
It's such a cool song, man.
That's pretty cool.
Have you seen Rio?
Yeah.
That Nigel, the bird, the white bird.
Oh, yes, yes.
He's the voice of like a crab in the movie, and it's just that's the song itself is just so cool. I love it.
Okay, that's pretty wicked.
Yeah. What was the last YouTube video you watched?
I've currently got a playlist going in the background. It's just like it's just going through the dark places of YouTube of music. At the moment, it is Iron Maiden Speed of Light music video that's busy playing.
That's legend.
Yeah. So not to bore everyone at home, Brad, wrapping this up, what is your plans for this weekend?
This current weekend, it's my girl. It's like a girlfriend weekend. All of her family stuff.
Yeah.
Her cousin is having like a birthday party for her 2 kids. So Saturday we're doing that. And then Sunday it's her dad's birthday, so we're sort of having a surprise party for him. What are you doing this weekend, man?
I don't know. I think it's another one of those weekends where I haven't got anything planned at all. You check the calendar quick, make sure I'm not lying to you people out there. Yeah, nothing this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So what I think I'm going to do is I might go try get a game of bowls in. Club singles are coming up in a few, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe.
Okay.
Get practicing, and then I've got to wash my dog. She is starting to get a bit smelly.
Oh, shame.
Yeah. She's looking at me funny because I said the word bath and wash, and she doesn't like it at all.
Shout out to Ruby.
Ruby! So yeah, I think that's about it. Then spend time with the girlfriend.
Alright guys, so if you have any topic ideas or anything really that you want us to talk about, Ricky, we still have your idea in mind with the douche flutes.
Yeah, we'll maybe get hold of you, if not next week, the week after. Get a bit of your intake on it.
Yeah. Um,